She told me it was Spider-Man.
You Ratatouille, bitch.
Yeah, calling your man a bitch is crazy. Crazy disrespectful. That is insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. She might like him, but she might not respect him. And it's only a certain amount of time where that disrespect is going to increase, and it's going to lead to either a bad breakup or something bad happening. And today we are reacting to, after being humiliated by his girlfriend, his mood shifted instantly. The video is by AQ. I've never seen any of his videos, but this is a very big trending topic right now, with a viral video of Cenat driving with his girlfriend, and apparently she said something that's disrespectful. And also people already don't like her because they think that she's with him for the clout, for the money, because there has been a clip that's been surfaced of her or saying her type of guy that she's attracted to, and you look at Kai and he's a completely opposite of what she supposedly said she is attracted to, which makes people think, is she with him for actual attraction, or is she with him for the clout, for the money, for the gain that she gets with being with Kai Cenat? So that's already something that people don't like about her. So yeah, let's see what the whole drama is about.
So, juicy questions. Last person that you texted.
My boyfriend.
What did you say?
I love you. I'm here.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about Kai?
My favorite thing about him?
Yeah.
Everything. I love everything.
Everything about
it. It's nothing that I don't love.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fake. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds kind of fake. You know how she paused a little bit at the start of the sentence when the girl asked her the question? Like she was like, It's like she had to think about it. And then she gave like a very basic answer, like, I love everything about him. So yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look good. And another thing is that typically girls, whenever a girl asks them these kinds of questions, they have an answer so fast. And the reason why is because girls typically, they will hold more of the smaller like details of a relationship. So they'll know like what you like to eat, what you do on a day-to-day basis. Whereas us guys, we also keep in touch with our girl, like with these things, but girls do it even more than guys, because us guys, we're more thinking like ahead, so of like big things. So like, oh, this is what I want to do. I need to work because I want to provide for my family. I want to do this for my family. I want to get this and that. Whereas girls, like, especially when it comes to a relationship, they really pay attention to these small details. So when she asked her what she likes the most about Kai, and the fact that she didn't have an answer, I mean, it could also be like a camera thing. Like she could be camera shy, and that made her like forget about things to say about Kai. But usually girls, like, they instantly know what to say, and I don't know, the fact that she gave such a basic answer, like, I like everything about him, it doesn't sound good.
Son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Huh?
Fellas, look, the signs are always there. When a woman is not into you, she will always struggle to answer questions like, what you love about your man the most? What's your favorite thing about him that you love the most? She will always struggle to answer those questions. And she will always say everything, because that's the safest, most generic answer.
Exactly.
But as a man, you can't ignore the signs, bro. That's a question that will let you know if your girl is into you or not. Pretty much what she's saying is like, based on the fact that he's rich, I love everything about him. Shit, he got money. I love everything about him. Every single thing.
That girl told me for Spider-Man. She told me for Superman. Whole time, bitch, I'm Static Shack. I'm Static Shock.
Whole time you ain't fucking shit.
She told me for Spider-Man.
You Ratatouille, bitch.
Yeah, calling your man a bitch is crazy. Crazy disrespectful. That is insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. She might like him, but she might not respect him. And it's only a certain amount of time where that disrespect is going to increase, and it's going to lead to either a bad breakup or something bad happening. I don't know. Maybe I could be overseeing it, but I don't know. Calling your boyfriend a bitch definitely isn't good. And it goes both ways. Like, I think from what I heard, he also called her like a bitch, or he said it like in a funny way. But I don't think that you, as a man, as a boyfriend, you shouldn't saying, you shouldn't be saying the word bitch in a sentence where you're talking to your girl. And neither should your girlfriend should be calling you a bitch. Like, it's not even about the ratatouille thing. Like, you know, because some relationships, they have different kinds of ways of joking around. Different relationships joke around differently. But I think a basic standard should be, nobody should be calling anybody a bitch. Your girlfriend should not be calling you a bitch in any kind of way, regardless if it's meant to be funny or not. It just shouldn't even happen.
You got what? Like, yeah, it's a joke, right?
Say something! You ain't...
Fellas, this is how it usually looks when a woman who is not into you gets comfortable being herself around you. Like when she's done pretending and done acting like she's really into you for you and not your money. This is how she's gonna sound, bro. She's gonna disrespect you to the utmost.
You ratatouille, bitch.
She's gonna break your ego. She's gonna crush your spirit. All because she's not into you, but she's pretending to be into you.
You ratatouille, bitch.
Now, as men, we should never tolerate no level of disrespect from our woman. Her calling him ratatouille, that's one thing. But her calling him a bitch,
You ratatouille,
Crazy.
bitch.
Yeah.
don't ever let your woman talk to you like that, fellas, in the first place. Because guess what's going to happen? It's just going to get worse. Once you let a woman get away with one thing, they are like kids. They're not going to stop doing it. They're just going to do it more.
Yeah.
So if you will...
It's a boundary thing. It's a boundary thing. And it goes both ways. A relationship is like signing a contract. So the more you allow something to happen, the more it's going to happen, right? But let's just, going back to jokes specifically. When you allow certain jokes or certain words to be said, it's like, and you don't set any limits to what's allowed and what isn't, it's only a certain amount of time until something is said that's going to be disrespectful. And to me, a relationship can only be as good as a woman respects you as much. She might love you, but if there isn't any respect that she has for you, it's only a certain amount of time until everything just goes down. But going back to the boundaries thing, there has to be boundaries because it's like climbing a ladder. If you allow me to climb it more and more and you don't say anything about, you can only climb up until a certain amount, I'm just going to keep on climbing. She's just going to keep on climbing because there's no boundaries. So she's going to say something, she's going to be like, oh, okay, he allowed me to say this, so let me try this and let me try that. So you know what I mean? And then it's going to get to a point whereas if you as a guy don't set a boundary, she's going to start saying things. And when she gets to that point of the ladder where she says something, guess what? She's already way up too high to the point where regardless if you now say something about it, she's gonna be like, but you let me say all of these things, you let me climb all the way here, and now you want to tell me I can't say this. So that's why you have to set your boundaries straight from the beginning of the relationship, and just don't allow certain jokes to even be jokes. There's certain jokes that when your girl is your girlfriend, those jokes shouldn't even be a thing. There's a difference between making jokes with your home girl, with your female friend, and then a girlfriend. Certain jokes just shouldn't even slide. It shouldn't even be an idea of making those kinds of jokes. You get what I mean?
Allow your woman to disrespect you. She's not going to stop. She's just going to keep disrespecting you, fam. And as men, it's wise to know when to pull the plug. But from the time you let your girl get comfortable disrespecting you, it's over with, bro.
It's over. You might as well just end the relationship because if she doesn't respect you, then to me a relationship can't work without any kind of respect.
It's just gonna get worse. It's never gonna get better because she's telling him how she feels about him. When she looks at him, all she's seeing is a rat with dreads.
You ratatouille, bitch.
That's what she's saying. And you gotta pay attention to her energy behind the joke, right? Because fellas, in all reality, bro, when a woman really respects a man, when she's really into a man, she will never try to.
And even the ratatouille thing, I mean, me personally, I see it more as a joke, and like I don't even really see that much offense to it. But he also has a point. It could be a way that she views him. she sees, because Kai's already, he's a short guy, and her calling him Ratatouille could be a way that she actually views him as, to an extent, right, subconsciously. But it could also just be a joke as well. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that.
To say anything to hurt his feelings. She will never try to bring him down. She will always try to uplift him when she's really into him, because she don't want to see her man in that state. But when a woman don't respect her man, she will always do the opposite. She will always try to disrespect him. She will always try to pull him down.
You Ratatouille, bitch.
Fellas, man, be wise out here, bro. Be wise out here. The signs are always there. When a woman is not into you, fam, it's only so long before she start disrespecting you. Matter of fact, I did a breakdown on these two. Check this out.
Okay. I mean, I don't get what he's trying to, like, say with this. I don't see it. It just looks like a very awkward video, but I don't see what he's trying to say here.
In order to respect me, you gotta respect. You got me. I gotta go, man. I know peanut butter, 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 peanut butter. Now listen to me. I know y'all knew, okay? Yeah, I know, bro. Y'all fucking knew. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all is good. Yo, I thought the shade room was shade room, but y'all, hey, y'all is Sherlock Holmes. So, boy, you know I go to Turks. You know, good scenery, good vibes. It's off the rip, putting like 2 and 2 together. But nothing was fully confirmed. Now, rewind, Mafia-thon 2, Talil made my hot. Nigga, first of all, in Turks, I had it. How he made it hot? Cause he said something about, I know when you get back home, you need that medicine. You need, he's like, yo, you know, like,
Can we ask a question?
That's my best friend. Like, oh,
That's fire.
Like, first time in my life, besides my family, I felt a human form of like purpose to like.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Now hold on. Wait.
That's not regular.
I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't know what he means by that, but I don't think you should place your purpose in any kind of human being. Your purpose should come from within you, what you want to achieve, whether it's a house or whatever, but it should come from within you. You shouldn't find purpose from someone else. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Like, you shouldn't, because this person joined your life, now you feel like you have purpose. You should already have purpose with or without that person. Sorry, you should have purpose without that person. Whether that person is in your life or not, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna strive for your goals, for your purpose. So I don't know how I feel about what you said, man. It sounds like he's starting to depend on that girl to be happy or to feel like he has a purpose in life. And by the way, this doesn't just go for a girlfriend. This could be for, you shouldn't put your purpose on like friends, even I'd say parents. And the reason why I say that is because your purpose should be what you want from your life. Now, if that purpose benefits the people around you, that's okay. But you shouldn't put your purposes because of other people, because of other human beings. Because you're giving too much power, or you're allowing yourself to be controlled by those other people, or your emotions to be controlled by those people, your purpose to be controlled by those people. And what if those people leave your life? What if your girl leaves your life, your relationship with her ends? Then what? You're not gonna have a purpose anymore? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I don't think that's a good mentality to have. I don't think so.
All right, let me ask you a question.
You can tell you could even tell by Duke's face. He's like,
Oh my
"So what you mean, bro?
Now, hold on, wait.
I don't know about that one."
All right, let me ask you a question. You love?
Yeah.
Or maybe I could be reading into it too much, but I don't know about that.
Hey, I knew you was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. You got me. You got me. Oh man, am I?
Yeah, you in love.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Love?
I'm locked
That's
in.
crazy.
I'm locked in.
You was scared, okay?
Yeah, I'm scared. But it came out of nowhere, bro. Like, this like,
Can we
like,
ask a question?
That's my best friend. Like, time, like, this is a feeling that I haven't got in a long time. Like, I was just talking about it, how I don't think I'll be able to find that. So it was a feeling like, bro, it's like a weird feeling. And I'm watching the movie, we laughing, having a good time. Fast forward. She take my hand and kiss my hand. So now my heart in my
Your girl
back.
kiss your hand?
I kiss her hand tight. We getting comfy. I'm mad respectful. Like, let me drop you home. Like, I'll drop you off my home. Feel what I'm saying? She's like, nah, let's we went back to my crib to just chop it up a little bit more. And she was just like, this conversation wasn't no normal conversation. Like, she got dreams and aspirations. I'm like, damn. Like, you feel me? Time that we go to another date, and I just wanted to be with her every day.
Oh my God.
Like, there's mad times she been here, and y'all niggas didn't.
Is it just me? And again, I could be reading into it too much. But Phantom, Duke, Agent, and Chris, they seem like they're a bit worried, but they don't want to say it and they don't want to show it. Like, you know when you have a friend, like, you know when your nigga like is starting to talk to a girl, and like he seems like he's moving way too fast with how he feels, like with the relationship. And you want to say, like, you want to be like, oh yeah, bro, like, you gotta calm down, but you don't want to say it because you don't want to seem like you're hating on it. But you're kind of like, yeah, bro, like, you sure? Like, you good? Like, but this is what it seems to me. But again, I could be reading into it too much.
Not know, dude.
This shit sound like a Rod Wave song.
Yeah, I didn't know, right? So I want to be with her every single day, and I didn't get tired of it. Right?
This is a young man who is in love. And look, fellas, we all been there. We all found out one girl that we fell in love with. And sometimes it could turn into marriage and a family, or it could turn into heartbreak. Who knows? Time will always tell. But the reality is this. A man has to be very careful if he fell in love after he gained his success. Because now you got to question that woman's real motive.
Oh my God, she from Louisiana. She cook good ass food. I eat good. I eat good every single, like, I eat good almost every day, like that ass. Like, good food, all that. She could cook.
He don't stop smiling. Look at
Yeah, he's been smiling.
Yes, shout out to Louisiana, no cap.
Shout out to Louisiana. That's why you started tripping out and shit?
We tripping out yesterday.
Both of y'all was tripping out?
I was trying to teach you how to trip out.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's good though. I ain't gonna lie, I like this. It's a good feeling, bro.
Nah, the way his boys are looking at him is like, it's hilarious. Like,
that's
the
what I'm
looks on their
saying.
faces. Look, it happens to the best of us. Regardless of who you are as a man, it could happen to you. You could meet a woman that you fall in love with. It happens. But the problem is when a man falls in love, he becomes blinded to the world, right? Like, if you look at Kai, he's very happy. He's loving his new girlfriend and things like that. And you really want to just be there for your guy. Sometimes that's just the most you could do. Like, whenever a man is in love like that, you just want to be there for him.
No, y'all, I've never dated anybody in the influencer
Because
world.
regardless of what you might say to him, he's not gonna listen, bro. So you just gotta let him go through the experience.
Anybody you've ever seen me come in contact with was literally just strictly a friend. Like, I've never dated, I've never done anything, I've never, nothing, like, nothing. Like, when I tell y'all nothing, so when people say, oh, she's dated influencers, she's dated this person, when have you ever seen me date these people? Like, I've never dated an influencer. Any influencer you've seen me with, y'all can ask them yourself. I have never dated them. They've never dated me. Yeah, it's been influencers that have tried to talk to me, but
yeah, I don't know if I would be able to date a girl that's trying to be an influencer, man. I don't know. Because to me, it just wouldn't sit right, knowing that my girl has to go out there and expose herself on camera. After me, these are influencers that sometimes they do certain things just for the content, for the views. And that you're looking for exposure, basically. You're looking to gain some kind of fame, or, you know, for people to notice your presence online and in real life. So to me personally, I just wouldn't be able to date a girl that's trying to be an influencer. Especially, and then knowing that she has to do like these collaborations. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be male collaborations, but it's gonna happen eventually, because you know there's male influences, there's female influences, and you know it's just I wouldn't put myself in that situation. I would rather date like a private girl, a girl that is not looking for any of those things, you know.
If you genuinely like know me or just been watching me, you know, like I've been saying, I don't date influencers. I don't get into that world. I feel like the influencer world is very like mixy and like.
A few moments later.
Introduce yourself.
Yo, ain't that crazy? She just said, I don't date influencers, blah, blah, blah. Next clip, she's with Kai. This is something that girls do a lot. They'll say something, they'll say, oh yeah, I'll never date a guy like this. And then they actually end up dating that guy. Maybe you've been with a girl or you've been talking to a girl. She says, oh yeah, I'll never date a guy like you. Or, you know, she says something that you're like, oh, then she probably wouldn't date a guy like me. But then you see her dating a guy just like you. Like, you're probably like a serial cheater. She says, oh no, I don't want to date you because you cheat a lot. And then you see the nigga that she's with and he cheats even more than you. And you're like, wait, what? There's no way this is serious. It's just because she doesn't perceive the same value, or she doesn't look at you the same way that she looks at like the other guy. She just views him as such a, not high value isn't the word I'm looking for, but the attraction that she has for him is so high that she chose to broke her standards, or the things that she said she wouldn't ever do. Now she's going against them. And girls do that every single time, bro. I'm telling you. You just have to be the right guy. Maybe you're not the right guy, but eventually when she finds the right guy, she'll go most likely against whatever she said that she didn't want to go against. And this doesn't happen every single time. Like, there's certain things that girls follow. For example, maybe they say, oh, I'll never sleep with a guy on the first day or the second day. Perhaps that's true. But even then they still break those rules sometimes, depending if you're the guy or not. So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, just be that guy. That's it. But also, you have to understand, this is Cenat that we're talking about. A super influential, famous streamer. One of the most famous streamers out right now, and one of the most famous people in social media out right now. So, yeah, she said, oh, I wouldn't date an influencer, but bro, it's Cenat in front of her. And she is trying to be an influencer from what I've seen. So, it just makes sense, right? So, it's not really that surprising.
Ooh wee! Look what that money make a bitch do.
Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky, because it's either his girl is a great liar or she had to change her heart.
Yep.
It's kind of similar to the Travis Hunter situation, how his girl wasn't his type at first, but then she grew to become his type. It's no different to a woman saying she don't date influencers, but then all of a sudden,
she got
introduced as Kai's girlfriend. And as a man, you want to pay attention to these type of things. Like, if your girl is that good of a liar, be careful out here.
I ain't gonna lie, I like this hairstyle on you. Mad nervous right now, and I can just tell. Relax, give me hands. And her nails say, I heard KC, chat. Look at her braces.
Stop.
Yeah, she pretty, yeah! Yeah, she's pretty! Yes! Yes! 10 out of 10! Yes!
Why is he promoting her like that?
Hey, you put on grapes to the grill?
That's so weird.
No, I didn't even know.
What? You didn't know?
I was already going to put this on.
Hey, body, your shit ain't going on.
I did my own edges though.
You did? Nah, you are mad nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, another thing, why is he promoting her like that? Like, he's complimenting her so much, it sounds forced. And another thing is, there's a time and place to compliment your girl. Actually, yeah, there's a time and place to compliment your girl, especially if you're still getting to meet that girl. So you're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. I don't think you should even be complimenting a girl that much, if at all, to be honest. Maybe you can say something, but be funny about it. So like, let's say if you're on a first date, you could say something funny like, oh, you look cute today. And, you know, that'll get her reaction like, oh, what do you mean I look cute today? Do I not look cute every day? And you could say something funny like, yeah, sometimes. but like in a funny way, or like in a, just make it sound like you're complimenting her, but you're also being funny about it, but you're not over complimenting her like, oh my god, you're the most beautiful girl that I've ever met, oh my god, you're so sexy, oh my god. It's just, bro, it's gonna sound so forced that it's gonna be unattractive. So you have to be, and also, why are you complimenting her so much in front of the camera? It's like you're promoting her beauty to other people for other men to know that she's beautiful, which I don't necessarily think it's the right thing to do, but yeah.
Damn. Chad. Yeah, she got me a Spider-Man cake. How you, wait, how you like this? Come light it with me. Wait, what music y'all hear? Oh, my sound bar.
Come on.
Why are you so nervous? That's my girl, Chad. I mean, that's mad people in here, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, come on, light it.
Okay, come on. You pretty as hell, goddamn!
Stop!
Damn!
You see what I mean?
Damn!
Yo, homie nose is wide open, bro.
So I was being funny or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, it really went to the left when she started calling me a bitch. And when she was like, you chopped and all this other shit. So I'm just feeling like she just getting way too disrespectful when everybody told the both of us to calm down and we was just like, shit, it's a prank. But she was just showing blue checks in her DM. And when I saw the name, I was just like, it just gave
A name? Who?
Well, she was just showing Kai and trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, she is her friend or whatever. But it just gave groovy. And so I was just like, ew. I was telling her, just chill, like, what you doing all that for? Especially like what he was trying to tell her, like.
Hold on. Let me.
Now, this is where things get a little bit scary, because if your girl is bragging about getting blue checks in her DMs, you gotta question her motive. And by you exposing your girl to the world, is you promoting your girl. That's you giving your girl free promotion. You're Kai. Just based on the fact that
you're Kai, you're literally the biggest walking billboard out right now, or one of the biggest. So it's like
that she's aligned to you, her clout about to go straight up to the roof. And guess what? Mad niggas is gonna be in her DMs now. Basketball players, rappers, football, any dude out there with any type of motion, any type of clout, they're gonna be shooting their shot because she's bragging about blue checks in her DMs. So as a man, you gotta be ready to compete. You gotta be ready to deal with what comes with exposing your girl to the world. That's why it's best to keep your relationship sacred. Because now that dudes know that your girl is down there chasing clout, you gotta be careful out here, man. And the reality of life is this. Sometimes nobody is going to want a girl unless they see that girl with you. Especially when a man got power, when he's successful, the world will ignore that girl. But just based on the fact that she's your girl, no, everybody's going to want her. And here's the thing. She's going to crave the attention. She got a pretty face. So best believe a lot of dudes is going to be shooting their shot, man. That's why as a man, it's best to just be careful out here and keep things on the low and pay attention to a woman's motive at all times. If your girl is a clout chaser, fellas, she will forever keep chasing clout. And what's so crazy, Kai about to make this chick the next best thing.
That's a fact.
The whole world.
And you know what's crazy? If they ever break up, her following is only gonna go up minimum 2x, just her following. Now the amount of blue checks that are gonna DM her, try to hit on her, bro. Psh. So like she's forever famous now because of Kai. Or maybe not forever famous, but she will forever have some kind of clout because of Kai.
Knows her name as of today because of Kai. Fellas, be careful out here, man. And it's like I always say, it's easy to get the pussy, just don't fall in love.
Alright, and that's the end of the video. Shout out to AQ, man, for the W video. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Kai situation. Do you think his girl actually loves him for real, or is she just with him for for the gains, right? I hope this video didn't come out as in I'm hating on Kai. I'm not. I really fuck with Kai, and I hope that his girl is actually genuine about however she feels about Kai, and you know, that she really loves the guy, and that she's not just with him for the money. I really do. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not my relationship, so I don't really care that much. But I do hope that it's genuine, because, you know, he's a black man just like me. And, you know, to see him winning and the things that he has done, it's very inspirational. And I wouldn't want to see him, like, just get depressed or feel down bad because of a girl, right? So, yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's genuine love? Or do you guys think that she's just with him for the financial gains? So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below about this whole topic. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. And yeah, that's basically it from me, guys. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Make sure to also subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And I can only do that with you guys supporting me. And I really do appreciate every single one of you that's been commenting and liking my videos and sharing my videos. And yeah, I just really appreciate all of you. But yeah, that's it from me. Oh, and also check out this video that's popping up right now. And follow my social media accounts. Alright, that's it from me. I'm out. Bye.